What is going on, you sexy bees? VatiWah here, and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim mods, Boobs and Lubes. Now right here, we're in the process of sacrificing my 3 Korean followers, and I decided to recruit some new followers to take care of business. Schwarzenegger and Modern Weapons Pack by MJP 2008 is the most manly mod to ever exist for Skyrim. The mod introduces 4 followers that are characters from popular Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. The first Arnold character is Dutch from the movie Predator. Now Dutch can be found near the Guardian Stones at the Hunter Camp near the lake. Now he's probably still recovering from killing the Predator. Now, oh boy, what a handsome young fella. Now next to him we have a spare camouflage armor and Mac, the black guy that got his head blown off in the movie. Off of his body we can also get more camouflage commando outfits and as well as the minigun weapon. Dutch uses a bow that fires explosive arrows, which he uses after most of his squad members have been taken out by the Predator. Now you may expect him to be using a minigun, but he didn't really use the minigun, he didn't even touch it at all. Pretty much Mac and Blaine was the only one that used it. Now the handheld minigun is the most badass weapon to use. Now it seems to fire explosive tipped bullets, and you can fire a steady stream of death and destruction. The next character is John Matrix from the movie Commando, which is another classic Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he massacres an entire army with minimum reloading and aiming. John Matrix can be found at the Bannered Mare, where he must resist killing MacLeod, who keeps bothering him with his singing. Matrix is the most heavily armed of the followers, quite overpowered indeed. Matrix uses a Gatling gun and a Grim Reaper, which is also known as the M202 Flash, which is kind of like a big rocket launcher essentially. The Gatling gun is pretty much the same as the minigun. It lays waste entire areas of destruction and death. The Grim Reaper has 2 types of ammo. We have armor piercing, which deals more damage and has a smaller AoE. And then we have the Thermobaric, which has a huge AoE, a huge damage splash. Another character is the T-800 from the Terminator movies. This mod was probably made in anticipation of the newest movie Terminator Genesis. The T-800 can be found at a custom location called Cyberdyne Ruins. Now it looks like there was a battle here a long time ago. Right here we have a skeleton of probably a poor resistance fighter. And there are also inactive automated turrets that are around the entrance of the Cyberdyne labs. Now these are empty, there's nothing in it, these are just scraps, the relics of the old war. So let's go down to the Cyberdyne labs, shall we? Okay, down here we have a hellish looking research room. We have a lab manager. It kind of looks like a old Arnold Schwarzenegger, or it even looks like Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. On the bed we can find a slumbering T-800 who is half naked and ready to be activated and reprogrammed to serve us. There is also an additional follower right next to the T-800 called a Phalanx Turret. Oh, look at that, it's so cute and huggable. We can also search around for some gear like right here. We can find more commando armor and the Cobra assault cannon, which we will see later on. Then in this empty turret we have some turret upgrades for the Phalanx turret. The T-800 is unarmed unless we equip the gear we found at the lab on him. So let's take a look at the turret, shall we? Oh yes, the turret uses a minigun and it's just so adorable, especially when it hops around and go towards an enemy. Oh, now right here we're gonna be equipping the turret with the Cobra cannon. Oh, the sound of the cannon. This makes my panties wet. The cannon looks like a Barrett 50 cal rifle. Oh. Lastly, we have Conan the Barbarian, one of Arnold's most earliest film debut. Conan can be found at the Temple of Talos in Windhelm. Conan is probably the most lore-friendly of the Arnold's followers. He uses a sword and armor that blends well with the rest of Skyrim, so nothing too flashy, nothing too futuristic. With all of my followers, I like to give them a story, like a start and a finish. so they are going to have to retire sooner or later, so I think a grassy field would be the best resting place for them. Unbelievable Grass 2 by ACQ adds a huge variety of mini grasses all over Skyrim. Unbelievable Grass 2 does a good job increasing the density of the grass, and it does it in such a way that it does not destroy our frame rate. There is a low res version, a high res version, and ultra, and right now we're just using the high res version. The grass has smooth edges and has some pretty good detail even for the high res version. Many of the grasses in Unbelievable Grass 2 came from other mods like Unique Grass, Skyrim Flora Overhaul, and Hadamir grasses to create this wonderful grass enhancement. It also utilizes grasses on steroid performance tweak to have minimum impact on our system. The detail is so wonderful, like the wheat grass in the fields of Whiterun. Oh yes, it's definitely a great environmental mod to install. I also think my followers deserve a dress of their own before they go. Triss Dress by Orestes is an outfit that was worn by Triss in the game Witcher 3. The Triss outfit comes in the original color and as well as 7 variations. The Triss outfit is for UUNP body type. It is covered with white jewels and has elaborate patterns up and down the entire outfit. The pattern is the same on all of the 8 color of the dresses. Now Triss is a major character and a love interest for Drought, the main character of Witcher 3. It is a great outfit to go meet the queen or do something casual, maybe do some dancing or whatnot. Triss's outfit can be crafted at the tanning rack under the miscellaneous section, or it can be bought at the Radiant Raiment in Solitude. It also comes with a circlet on the forehead and as well as a leaf necklace around the neck. Oh yes, they look lovely indeed. I like it a lot. Well then, it is time. Daeyeon, Alin, and Eloise. Well, it was great having you girls around. Hopefully we can recruit some more Korean followers. Oh, this is a good resting place for them. And holy crap, ghosts! Oh no, they came back to haunt us. WISPMOTHER by Kahwan improves the already frightening female spirit inhabiting the frozen mountain regions of Skyrim. The mod sharpens the detailing of the face so it's no longer a blurry fuzzy mess. The bandages now have a meshy delicate look to them, like it's about to disintegrate into nothingness. It also removes all the seams and creases that you see along the entire body of the WISPMOTHER. The skin has also gotten an obvious improvement. Before it was all smooth and pasty, but now you can see all the bumps on the skin. Oh, it's just making my skin getting all bumpy from the coldness. The WISPMOTHER mod comes in 3 variations when installing. There is the new texture and mesh bandage that we have been seeing, and then we have the new skin textures but with vanilla bandages. And finally, we have the new skin textures and a new bandage that isn't a mesh. The new bandage is pretty good too. In fact, in my opinion, it may be better than the mesh bandages. The WISPMOTHER is very scary and it's quite the MILF, you know, since they are mothers after all. I'm just kidding. They scared the fuck out of me. It seems that these ghosts want their revenge and I don't think we can handle them. I mean, the Terminators are great for terminating humans but not ghosts. So we're gonna need someone maybe even more scarier than ghosts. Mary Follower, Japanese custom voice by MI0108, is truly the scariest follower that I have ever recruited. Why? Well, you're gonna see very soon enough. Mary can be found at the Hall of Dead in Whiterun and she immediately gives me the creeps. Okay,
僕はメアリー。君も探しているの？
what? What are you talking about?
家族だよ。僕はここで家族を探しているんだ。
Oh yeah. I want a family too, you know, with a waifu and all, with a wife.
僕のママもパパもお兄ちゃんもみんな死んじゃった。ママはしばらくしたら消えちゃったけど、僕は寂しくなかったよ。だってすぐに会えるんだから。
Oh yeah, I'm getting uncomfortable.
それからね、いろんな場所で新しい家族を探しているの。みんな僕を愛してくれるんだけど、すぐに僕のそばから消えちゃうんだ。そういえば君も家族を探しているんだったよね。そうだ、僕の家族になってよ。ねえ、いいでしょ、ずっと僕と一緒にいてよ。
Yeah, she's crazy. Oh man, she's like a yandere or something. You know, a Japanese term for a crazy bitch that's overly excessive about
ず
her
っと
lover.
一緒だよ。
Yeah, she's a crazy, scary bitch, alright. Okay, yeah, calm down. Yeah, let's be family. Yeah, walk away slowly. Run for it. Her idol chat is creepy and awkward as well.
ホワイトランは賑やかでいいね。でも僕は死者の間の方が静かで好きだな。
She seems to like being around dead people, huh? Even her humming is devious and is the embodiment of insanity and evil.
ママは君があんまり好きじゃないんだって。
Mama doesn't like me. Oh, well, it looks like I'm dead.
どうして？ずっと一緒にいてくれるって言ったよね。僕を一人にしないって言ったよね。ひどいよ。嘘つき！
Now, I don't know about you sexy beasts, but that is one crazy, obsessive, mentally unstable follower, especially with the last comment. Mary is a conjurer and she uses destruction magic and summons Mama. Mama! Before we go ghost extermination, we need to find the right outfit to prepare for it. Celes Nightingale armor UUNP CBBE by Deserter X is exactly what we need to scare off these pesky ghosts. The entire outfit is just so cool and gorgeous to look at. It is covered with fancy and glowing patterns. Now it looks like and feels like spiritual energy or ghostly ectoplasm leaking from the Celes Nightingale armor. The mask hood looks like something you would see in a horror slasher movie. Every piece of the armor has these lovely leaf-looking patterns and it has kind of a teal glow to them, which is my favorite color and kind of reminds me of Hatsune Miku. Even the panties is glowing, oh my goodness. The back of the armor has some very elaborate designs as well, like on the upper back, which has kind of a picture of a falcon or hawk flying towards the moon. The back of the boots has a very long streak of glow that runs up and down the entire length of the boots, and it just makes it stand out in a good way. It also comes with a pair of swords, and as you guess, it has the same glowing patterns as the armor, and it seems like it's a very nice weapon. These are very cool dual looking weapons. Yes, look at them slashing, glowing. Ooh man, makes me all giggly inside. The cuirass comes in 5 variations, where some of them has add-ons or the pattern is now a mesh instead of a solid cloth. The stocking also has both the mesh and solid version. The mesh version is kinda more like lingerie if you ask me. You know, it's a good showcase for your womanly assets and whatnot. The Celes Nightingale armor is available in 2K and 4K textures. It's available for both UNP and CBBE body types. Celes Nightingale can be obtained by going to the Salete farm and finding a safe in the basement, which requires a bunch of lock picking. Once open, you can find a manual which allows you to craft the armor, and after that, the armor can now be crafted at the forge under the Daedric section. Anyways, Mary has her work cut out for her to kill all the ghosts that are now haunting us. Yes, all of my pre-race followers probably want revenge. I am VatiWah, hope you sexy beasts enjoy, and if I made you laugh, made you hot, sweaty, cry, cringe, or if I did a great job, make sure to bang that like button, subscribe, and leave a sexy comment or two. Also, to help me continue making more Skyrim mod videos and continue doing YouTube, check out my other videos on my channel as well and show them some love. I really appreciate it. It really helps me a lot. Anyways, I am VatiWah. Stay sexy, my friends. Stay sexy.